Hello KISS Army, it is I, Dr. Fuck, with a video for you all. I haven't made a video in a while, but for the past month, every Friday night I've been doing a live stream. And the reason that you don't see the live streams if you're not around is because YouTube doesn't allow me to put it up because I'm playing music in the background that's copyrighted. So usually I'll do it on a Friday night, and it's sporadic. I'm sorry for all those that miss it, because I know I don't warn anybody ahead of time. I usually do it like, I let people know like an hour before. And yeah, that there and the other thing. So this Friday, tonight, actually, I unfortunately will not be doing one because I'm going to a show tonight to see my favorite tribute band, Made of Metal, do a tribute to Def Leppard's first 3 albums. And boy, do I love 10-armed Def Leppard. And I'm definitely going to go see it because those guys always do a bang-up job. So unfortunately, no exclusive tonight. Maybe next Friday. I don't know. Subscribe, man. Subscribe, because if you subscribe, you'll get a little notification, because I always warn people ahead of time. And all my YouTube exclusives, I mean my live streams for the people that have tuned in, will tell you how awesome it is. It's really a good time. I mean, good time for them. I get a little hoarse answering questions and talking, and because there's so many people. I mean, each video, well over 1,000 viewers each time. So, but I know there'll be much more, because a lot of people are like, "Oh man, I missed the exclusive," and I'm like, "Well, subscribe. That way you'll know when I go on." But then there's also people out there with lives that go out on Friday. Nothing against the people that don't have lives that watch me. Hey, you're like me. I'm home Friday night too. With the exception of tonight. When there's nothing going on, I'm going to do a YouTube exclusive. So, I know all you want me to hear, want to hear what I have to say about Vinnie Vincent, and here it is. I got recent Vinnie Vincent news with him doing the Orlando thing that I was supposed to go to, but I didn't, and because my computer. This motherboard bullshit that happened, the only way I can get my computer back was to wipe it all out. And I lost hardly anything, but one of the things I did lose was the Gene Simmons vault thing in Miami. But lucky enough, I did burn a copy for a real cool dude that I met at the vault. And I wrote him today saying, "Dude, I could have sworn I burned myself a copy, so if you don't mind sending it back, but, you know, if you're watching this, give me a few days. I think I burned myself a copy. I just can't find it. And I'm so well organized, it's weird how I can't find it. So I'm pretty sure I didn't burn myself a copy. But lucky enough, I burned him one, and I'll be getting it back. And now you want to hear me talk about Vinnie, so here it is. I didn't go to the Orlando thing. My friend went, said it was really cool. Meeting Vinnie was super nice and super appreciative, and unfortunately I couldn't make it. But then he did the vault with Gene Simmons, and this is what I want to talk about that. A lot of people went apeshit when Vinnie did the Atlanta thing, and he sang Tears and what, 1,000,001 or something. Oh my God, it's so amazing. I was like, I love Vinnie, I love his voice, but I felt like he could have done much better, because he was talking for like 48 hours before that. So I don't think he was that impressive, but he impressed everybody else except for me. But Vinnie did impress me at the Nashville one, because there he wasn't talking for 48 hours, and when he did pick up the guitar and started singing some songs, I think he sounded awesome. I wish Vinnie would sing on his records. That would be so amazing. Yeah, it was pretty cool seeing him with Gene again, and it'd be nice if Paul would forgive him too, and, you know, bring him back. You know, that'd be, man, would that be awesome. But, you know, it's only for his hardcores. It won't do the numbers that if they brought Ace back, that's for sure. But, well, that's all I got to say about that. Now, something else I want to talk about is Vinnie Vincent just did a podcast on the podcast I listen to the most. Almost as good as my podcast. It's that good. It's called DECIBEL GEEK. I put a link below. Vinnie talks about the Vinnie and Vincent Invasion album, and goes into great detail, talks a lot of the backstory of, you know, the songs that he wrote on that album that were meant for the next KISS album. And man, like, you know, when I heard Twisted was one of them, I was like, man, can you imagine Gene singing Twisted? How awesome that would have been. I mean, as much as I bash that album, I think the songs are good. But I'm not going to go more into it. Watch my review. And if you love that album, go ahead, leave negative reviews so I can, like, fart on your comments. So, yeah, check it out. And what's really unique about this podcast is Decibel Geek has been trying to get Vinnie Vincent since the very beginning. And they finally got him on the 7th year. I mean, literally. They're celebrating the 7th year on the air. On the week that they started the podcast is when they got Vinnie. Lucky number 7, huh, Chris and Aaron? And Chris and Aaron are good guys. They're great guys. And we're going to... They have a lot to do with the Rockin' Pod Expo 2 that's going on in Nashville in August. If anybody's from Nashville, or if anybody wants to go to Nashville, check it out. Rockin' Pod Expo 2. It's a great thing, and those that are fans of my podcast or don't know about the Rock and Metal Combat podcast, check it out, man. If you donate like $40 or something, I forget the details. My co-host of the show is the one that takes care of all that. You get to be on our show and pick whatever album you want, and if you don't listen to my podcast, you're missing out because we are so good. We're fucking awesome. Anyway, so that's my little YouTube video for this time. Me talking about Vinnie again. I know you guys like when I talk about Vinnie because they get a lot of hits, and so does my live feeds. My live feeds are great, but my next live feed is going to be really good because I've been doing my live feed on my cell phone because of my computer problem. My webcam went kaput, so I'm buying a webcam, and it's going to be much more professional looking, but I am always going to play the jams, so don't expect to see my live feeds after they're done, because YouTube will not allow me to put up copyrighted material, which is ridiculous. I'm talking over songs. I'm literally talking over songs. I play vinyls. I take requests, like some people ask for stuff. Run to my vinyl collection, throw it on. Like I've played Kiss Killers, Rainbow, Long Live Rock and Roll, some Maiden, and you know, I forget what else. But and it's really a lot of fun. A lot of people have a lot of cool questions, and it's all cool people that go in there. I mean, there were a couple idiots, but man, it's awesome. On live feed, you can ban them, so that's cool too. So if you're an idiot and you want to come in and you want to get banned, come on in. I love banning you. Anyway, so. I'm leaving now, so this is my plug for Decibel Geeks, Vinnie Vincent. They finally got him. I mean, I'm talking, you can hear a lot of their episodes, them wanting to get Vinnie. They got a lot of great episodes about Vinnie, where they had people behind the scenes talk about Vinnie. Their year in review episodes are godly. I listen to that podcast constantly, you know, and they have Kissmas in July, you know, for all you Kiss nerds out there. A lot of good Kiss material on that podcast. So that's my plug for Decibel Geek, which you'll see the link below for the Vinnie Vincent Invasion, where he talks about that album, what went into that album. It's very well detailed and stuff I never knew about, which is great. And I'm sure these guys that are like the biggest Vinnie Vincent fans didn't know about either. So I'm sure some of you don't know about some of the shit that went into the whole first Invasion album. So click below and check it out. It's fucking great. So here I am. This is Dr. Fuckalicious saying goodbye for now. And keep your fingers crossed. Those that want to see my next live feed that I will be on a week from today, Friday. Subscribe so that way you'll know, because I always warn people ahead of time. About an hour ahead of time. Go, hey, look, I got nothing to do. Let's do this. And, you know, one time I stayed for 4 hours. And the last one was like 2 hours. The time before that was like an hour and a half or something. It's a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun doing the YouTube live stream thing. So tune in. And again, I'm going to say bye for the 15th time. But this time it's going to work. Bye.